What is going on, everybody? We are back as always. It's HBCU tonight. I'm your boy Doc Holiday. This has been powered by HBCU Overdrive. If you haven't done it by now, make sure that you like the stream, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Give a round of applause for everybody that's coming in. Get a round of applause. Y'all gonna have to excuse me if you see me standing up and reaching over. I'm trying to control my TV, but I'm gonna do it from my phone. Best thing we can do right here. Cause we're gonna try to get into it as far as the draft goes. Um, but anyway, man, look, I appreciate everybody for joining me tonight. We will have a special guest on here tonight at 7 p.m. I ain't gonna tell you who it is, but you'll know, you'll know by then. You'll know by then. So other than that, first of all, let's go ahead and get to the commercials. We'll be right back. It's your boy Doc Holiday. Become a subscriber on HBCU Overdrive on YouTube, and you can follow me on all social media platforms at HBCU_Overdrive on Twitter and Instagram. You can catch me on TikTok at Holiday1925 and on Facebook under my real name, David E. Smith Douglas. Also, when you become an exclusive family member, you get all the membership perks. You get all the exclusive members only videos, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, and members only live chats. And also, you can get birthday shoutouts on here and win member when you become a subscriber. You can also hit the donation to the Cash App at HBCU Overdrive. You can hit the PayPal David Smith 1925, and you can hit the Zelle David E. Smith 30 at gmail.com. Remember, all proceeds go towards the channel, not the pocket. Yo, it's your boy Doc Holiday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically designed to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts. All right, we back, y'all. We are back. Oh, excuse me. Still trying to get this TV to work. They don't want to act right, so we're gonna make it act right for today. Let's see. We got players getting on the draft board right now, so oh. Oh my goodness, this thing don't want to act right, y'all. So I'm doing all this stuff from my phone. What's up, LD? What's happening? Anyway, let's get into it before I can try to fix this right here. But let's start off on a good note, y'all. Let's start off on a good note. As y'all know, yesterday, Pine Bluff hires their new women's basketball coach, who was hired to replace Dawn Thornton, who recently resigned and took the same position over at Alabama A&M. So Erica Leak basically is the new women's basketball coach. Sorry for that. Y'all can't see my face. But anyway, my expectation for the program is to compete, to try to compete, win SWAC championships, and basically, put together a team that I think she feel like that can beat anybody in the SWAC. For we all know right now, we all know who the queens of the SWAC are right now until that crown is off the head. It still belongs to Jackson State. So I'm just gonna be honest with you. It still belongs to Jackson State. So I don't see anything as far as um, um, I don't see anything other than trying to repeat from next for next season. So young coach, young coach, missionary, you yes. Until the crown is knocked off, Jackson State is still the queens of the SWAC. So we not gonna we gonna keep it a bean. We gonna keep it a bean. They are the queens of the SWAC until otherwise, until somebody say so. But other than that, we already know what's going on. Now let's get into this right here, shall we? Shalomi Sanders, formerly of Colorado. Jay White, don't worry about that. You will know by May 6th. All right. Shalomi Sanders is making her way around town, walking fast, to Alabama A&M. She is pretty much Coach Thornton's first um, recruit that she brought to the hill, from the hill. You know what I'm saying? That's going on the hill, Alabama A&M. I mean, don't get me wrong. I got a message too. And I think what she's expecting from Shalomi is to go out there, compete for a starting job, or become, to be a team player. It's the same thing that mostly every team wants you to, every coach wants to, pretty much they want to figure it out. Like, we want y'all to come in. We want you to be able to compete. We want you to be able to um, we want you to be able to contribute to the program. And the good thing about this for Shalomi, this is in reality, y'all. This is her first time ever being recruited. So, like I said, I got a message. I got a message before we get into it. What's up, Uncle Said? Yes, sir. Go Tigers. Y'all say a prayer to my Uncle Said. You know what I'm saying? Good dude. We got Mr. Israel up in here. That's Uncle Iz right there. But at the same time, started her career off at Jackson State. We all know the reason why she went to Jackson State. We all know the reason why she went to Jackson State. She followed her dad. She followed her dad. And mostly all kids went to Jackson State, okay? Once her dad took the job over at Colorado, she followed suit, went over to Colorado. It was a walk-on at Colorado. You know what I'm saying? The team already had their players over there. They already had their lineups. They had everything that they needed. She was a walk-on. And now, what we see is the fact that she is able to make a decision on her own. And she is Dawn Thornton's first recruit over at Alabama A&M. Coming in, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Shalomi, I seen her play in high school here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She's a sharpshooter. She can shoot off the dribble. Um, she's a heady player. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like you getting a total package, y'all. You is getting a total package. All right. Yeah. So for those who don't know, Uncle said him and the son were, they was robbed last weekend. While Take a Little said to the prom, y'all. So, but you know what I'm saying? Uh, I ain't want to put it out there. I want him to put it out there. So that's the reason, I ain't said too much anything. So, like I said, man, that's my aunt right there. Glad that he okay. I talk to him all the time. So, man, y'all just pray for my man. Pray for my man. But other than that, y'all, other than that, like I said, what you get with Shalomi is she's a sharpshooter. She can shoot off the dribble. She is a heady passer. Something that she needs to work on is she needs to work on her defense. And being able to bang down in the paint with everybody else, y'all. So, but that's what you're getting from Shalomi. Y'all do know that she is a type 2 diabetic. So that's what you see on her right thigh is for her insulin. So she's taking care of that. But like I said, we got a message. I got a message to her father to us right before we get into the NFL draft. All right. So we'll get to that. But he ain't giving you nada. He ain't giving you nada. Between the game sports. Yes, sir. What's up, my bro? Yeah, we always rocking over here. We rocking and rolling, bro. We rocking and rolling. Yeah, I think. What's up, Deacon Mel up in here? Deacon Mel is in the building. Uh, yeah, I think she's going to be developed, and she's going to develop her. She has, she has, I think, she has like 3 years left, either 3 or 2. I don't know what it is, but I think she redshirted at Jackson State. She has like 3. I think she has like 3 years left. So, um, but other than that, look, he ain't giving nada. Coach Blue, this look, Coach Simmons. Coach Simmons with the road, presents the road show. Yes, sir. What's going on, man? That's my bro down there in Austin, Texas, y'all. Um, she did play a little bit at Colorado Israel, so she did play a little bit at Colorado, so that's something that she did do. Not as much time, but she did play a little bit. So she got some burn. That's what y'all call it. That's what the young folks call it. She got some burn. Um, but y'all know why we are here right now. We gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this. And let's get to it. All right. Look, I just want to put it like this. I don't care if y'all don't see my face. Coach Reed is the new women's basketball coach over at UNC Charlotte. Oh, what are um, some people say, I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't call this a lateral move. I would call it a one step up. Not, there's many steps to it. I would say another step up in her illustrious career. She announced yesterday that she took the position at UNC Charlotte, and they are a part of the American Athletic Conference. The head coach for the former head coach, she took the same position over at Marquette, which is in the Big East. Am I going to the ULM game? More likely, I'm trying to. I'm trying to because that's a lot of traveling for me. No pun intended. Uh, because I was thinking about going down to Prairie View for Labor Day Classic. Uh, and we all know what type of person, what type of coach Tameka Reed is. We all know that she is a dog. She is relentless. She is the type of person, she is the type of coach that she's going to mother you, but she's also going to give you that scowl. And y'all know what that looks, y'all know what that look is. Y'all know what that look is, y'all. That look, when she give you that look right there, she give you that look like, what in the hell are you doing? What in the well, now it's about to be green hell, but what in the blue hell are you doing? Y'all gotta understand, Coach Reed is Jackson royalty. She may not have played at Jackson State, but she made her bones in Jackson. Let's put it like that. Let's put it like that. She made her bones in Jackson. So we talking about a lady that went to Murrah, who pretty much was the same trifecta with herself, Coach Mo, and A.D. Robinson. Even with Ken Clark was in that same mode. But y'all know he went over to Madison Central, but that's all right. But y'all know she is Jacktown through and through. So she always gonna have love for Jackson. She's always gonna have love for her players. She's always gonna have love for all of Jackson State. We talked about a coach. Charlotte, y'all better be ready, because you're getting a coach that is a dog. That is a certified dog. When I say she's a certified dog, she is a certified dog. She don't take no lip for nobody. She's gonna tell it to you. She's not really gonna cuss you out, but in a sense, she's gonna give you that look like she wants to cuss you out. But you are getting a certified dog. You getting the coach that in the SWAC, just not in the SWAC, but just overall, 125 victories and only 54 losses. You're getting a coach that basically dominated a conference for 5 years. We talking about 5 regular season championships. We talking about 4 of them tournament championships. We talking about 3. We talking about 3 times in that tournament. You know what I'm saying? One in the NIT. But them 2 times in the tournament took LSU down to the wire. Made Kill Moki try to find her a new jacket because she was getting on her head. Get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Jeremiah, text me, man. Text me the scores for the baseball game. All right. We talking about a woman that was at a school for 6 years. 6 years. We talking about she dominated a conference since in the last 4 years. That woman ain't lost number 4 games. Four. 4 games. Have one of the longest home winning streaks in the conference on pretty much men or women. We ain't lost at home in what? 2 years? 2 years? Come on. Charlotte, you get and she hit that when she can recruit. When she hit that portal, she hit that portal. Y'all already know. She not looking for nobody in North Carolina. She's looking nationwide. This is a bar right here. She has more conference titles than most coaches who coached in a decade in some PWI schools. That is a bar. But let's get into what she done, what she did this season, y'all. So let's get into it. Y'all already know she won a SWAC. This is from this past season. We talking about went undefeated in the SWAC, 18-0. 18-0 in the SWAC. And if you count the wins in the conference tournament, she went 21-0 in the whole conference this past season. 26-7, one of the best school records we had in a while. Got us a 14 seed? A 14 seed in the NCAA tournament. I'm just saying. Just saying. Got a 14 seed this past year, this past season. And if it wasn't for shooting woes in the first quarter of that UConn game, the game would have been a little bit more closer than what people would have thought of. That score would have been a little bit more closer than what folks thought of. So, like I said, 2 years ago, she took Kim Mulkey she was trying to run her out the gym down there in Baton Rouge, LSU. She was trying to run her out the gym. We all saw it. We all saw it. Point blank. We all saw it. But You getting the coach, man. Like I said, she is a dog. And not only that, she was National Coach of the Year this past season. She was the National Coach, HBCU National Coach of the Year. She was the SWAC Coach of the Year. She had a couple of players that was first team, second team. And then the ultimate thing that I love was that, what up, Craig? The ultimate thing that I love from this past year was she got her second player from her program drafted into the WNBA.
Tomorrow in Irving, you'll see thunderstorms and can expect a high
That
of
is
82
good.
degrees Fahrenheit
That's
and
my
a low
Alexa.
of 67 degrees.
But anyway, we talking about sending two players from her program to the WNBA. Anisha Williams Holiday, and that was in 22, and in 24, Angel Jackson. Just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. That's Charlotte. Charlotte, that's who y'all getting. That is who y'all getting, Charlotte. You talk about a coach. Hey. And I wish I could have uploaded that video, but she gonna tell you. She gonna let you know that she can get them rings. She can get them rings. She got 5 of them already. She got 5 of them. She got 5 of them things already. And we wish her well, y'all. We wish her well. You know what I'm saying? We wish her the very best. So, and I tell you this though. I tell you this. I tell you this. Mostly everybody, the ones that wasn't being haters, the ones that wasn't hating on Jackson State, they wish this lady well. They gave her flowers. Y'all just don't understand. I was on, I looked on Twitter yesterday, even though I was at work most of the time. And mostly everybody who respected Coach Reed gave her flowers. Told her what she meant for the SWAC, what she meant for Jackson State, and what she just meant for women's basketball all together. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she is the first African American head coach at at UNC Charlotte. I think she is. Let me make sure that I'm correct on that. But I think she's the first African American to be a head coach on the women's side. So things, we got things that she has done, things that No, like I said, nobody else has done. So I just want to put it out there, Coach Reed, um, to you and Carlon, y'all have been a godsend for Jackson State. Y'all, you have been the epitome of excellence. You have been a savior to HBCU women's basketball. And even though you are headed to Tar Heel country, go show them folks over in North Carolina what you can do. That's what I'm saying. Go go do what you gotta do. And we're gonna keep up with you. Most certainly. Most certainly. We're gonna keep up with you. Charlotte is its own space. I love Charlotte. Charlotte is one of them places like uh I wanna go there again. Don't get me wrong, I wanna go there again. But it's one of them spots where if you ain't on your P's and Q's, you can get lost in that sauce. I'm just saying. There we go. I got the draft playing on my TV. So I'm letting y'all know what's up when it comes to this draft. So but anyway, it is the Queen City. You look, I don't look, Veronica, I don't care if it's on blackout TV, whatever. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Okay? I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. But before we run into this commercial, let's remember we are still trying to head to SWAC Media Day. Of course, this is the initiative to drive to 205. As always, make sure that you hit the Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, or even the Super Chat, y'all, because this will take care of transportation, food, lodging, and fuel. That's the four things that's gonna take care of. They ain't gonna take care of nothing else. Because that's all I'm worried about. Transportation, food, lodging, and fuel. That's it. Uh of course, Media Day is July 16th. We are going to I'm still waiting on for Andrew Roberts to drop that link. Make me sound like Mr. Ford up in here. Yes, it is going to be lit. It is going to be lit. So make sure, sis, make sure you get there. Anybody that's in media, it don't matter if you're a podcaster, you're a photographer, whatever. Everybody needs to make their way to Birmingham, July 16th. Go ahead and get your stuff set up for July 16th, y'all. Oh, Missionetta, they will play Memphis in Memphis. That Memphis is a part of the conference. They're in the same conference with Memphis. They will play Memphis. So y'all, when they play Memphis, it's in Memphis. Hell, I make look just for that. I'll make that 6 hour drive from Dallas to Memphis. Yeah. So we got former NFL players doing they doing the picks right now. But anyway, I'm coming. Yeah, yeah, y'all know I'm coming. Shoot, shoot. Uncle Sam gonna make me come to Memphis. He ain't gonna tell me nothing. He gonna make me come to Memphis. He gonna make me come up there. But anyway, like I said, drive to 205. Make sure y'all drop. You send out the donations. We are trying to get $1,000 before we gonna try July 7th, not July, but June 17th. So that way, make sure everything is in order. Make sure everything is in play. Like I said, it's only paying for four things: transportation, food, lodging, and fuel. That's it, and that's all. All right. Anything else over there, I take care of that myself. But that's all it's taken care of. Let's hit the let's hit the donation button, y'all. All right. But we'll go ahead and hit a commercial break and get right back to it after these messages, y'all. Be right back.
Yo, it's your boy Doc Holiday with HBCU Overdrive, and I am proud to sponsor Merch Sports. Check out his new line of collection, the Black College Football Fan Club collection. It's basically to design to show support and give respect to the rich history and tradition of black college football. And as you already know, the best college players had to play at HBCUs before integration. So go ahead and check it out over at shopmerchsports.com. Merch Sports. Merch for the sports enthusiasts.
We back now. Y'all see this little lady right here? She gonna come. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. This one and where my buddy at? And this one, these two right here, they gonna get you. So send in your donations. But anyway, y'all, look. Hey, Jeremiah, what is the score for the baseball game? Because I know we are playing FAMU right now. What is the score for the baseball game right now? Send me a text, man. All right. So, like I said, we got 12 minutes before my special guest come on. But okay, 1-0. All right. We gotta have good pitching, y'all. We gotta have great pitching for tonight. Um, yeah, yeah. You ain't think I forgot about you? You ain't think I forgot about that, yeah. Anyway, man, look, we got a message for Deion, y'all. Well, I got a message for Deion, and the fact that you know, your daughter decided she wants to jump in the transfer portal. She wants to go somewhere where she feels like she wants to be loved. She wants to go somewhere where she wants to be a part of an experience and not just the norm. Okay. The comments that you made, the comments that you made were out of order, point blank. It's not stupid for her to jump in the portal. It's not done for her to do something like that. She's at an age right now where she can make decisions on her own. And so I never, like I said, I've never put anybody. I never will tell my kids um, that you have to follow me. Nah, nah. I would never tell my girls that you have to follow where I go. Now my youngest daughter, it's a different story. She ain't number 9 years old, um, but other than that, she looks happy. You know, Shalimar looks happy at A&M. Like I said, Coach Thornton is getting, a good kid, a great person, and a hell of a player. Let's not beat around the bush. But folks been talking about. I'm gonna tell you like this: folks been talking about what you said all day. Folks been talking about what you said all day. Pilar, which is your ex-wife, had a right to speak on her child, on her kids, right? Why? Because she is the mother. She is a concerned mother. She is a concerned parent, and she just wants to do. She wants to see the best for her kids. That's it. That's all. That's every parent that's watching this show right here. That's uh doing whatever they doing in their house. She had a reason to light your ass up because that's nasty work, straight up nasty work. Saying that your kids follow you, but at the same time, all your kids are grown. The only one that's gonna stick by you is Shador and DeAndre. Cause Bucky gonna do what he wanna do. Bucky don't need to stay in Colorado. Bucky got his own thing going on. He loves music. Shallow don't need to be following behind you. Is Shallow no making the football? Like I said, the boy is talented in music. All right. The only one that you feel like is going to make you retire is Shador. DeAndre ain't got no type of talent. And Shalimar, I'm gonna call her bossy. She a hooper. But none of your kids had a mind of their own. None of your kids had any type of thought process of when I get older, when I get in my 20s, I'm gonna follow my own path. I'm gonna follow my own path. And when I get in my 20s, when I get old enough, and it's not even bucking the system, it's not even talking bad about you, nothing like that. But when I get to the point where I can make decisions for myself, then I'm gonna make the decision for me. Not for you, but for me. And it's nasty work that you tell your kids they gotta follow you because you want to pursue your dream. Well, what about your kids' dream? I'm just saying, like, Shador wants to be a quarterback in the NFL. Of course, yes, that's something that you can do. That he can do that. He's being trained by the best. He's playing at a high level. I'm not gonna take nothing away from that kid. But when it comes time for it, when it comes down to it, he's gonna have a mind of his own, and he's gonna step out on faith. and it's not and not with you. Because in the reality of the thing is when our kids get older, they go and venture on their own. We just hope and pray. We just hope and pray that they have the common sense to be in this, to be in this society right now. Shiloh, like I said, Shiloh, if football ain't cutting out, Shiloh could do music. Shiloh could be a model. Shiloh can do anything that he wants to be. Hell, Shiloh can bring his ass back to Jackson State and be a damn drum major for the hell of it. Just saying. Just saying. At the end of the day, man, you need to worry about your team getting over 500 and trying to make a bowl game in the Big 12 than to worry about where your daughter goes, because at the same time, she is a grown ass woman. All right. And let's not forget, let's not forget, let's not forget what you did to their mama. Y'all had a knockout, drag out fight in Prosper, Texas, where the white folks reside. And you call the police on her because you getting your ass whooped. Yeah, I said it. You got your ass whooped by your ex-wife. And if I'm any of them other kids, if I'm Shiloh and I'm Shalomi, and you got Shadur and you done took on Travis as another kid of yours, them two, I'd be pissed at you. I'm just saying. Just saying. I'd be pissed at you. Why you worried about that kid? He got parents of his own. Like, for real. Ain't nothing wrong with helping somebody. But when you bring on somebody else's child and it seems like you alienate your other kids that you have, I got a problem with that. But that ain't none of my business. At the end of the day, he got his own people. He doing whatever he want to do. And you want to do the same shit for Shiloh, try to get him into the NFL. You worried about those two because you feel like they your meal ticket right there. So I'm just saying, you when you took the job at Jackson State, that was cool. 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 You stepped out on faith and you took a leap. You took a real big leap of faith. You came here, you did what you did. Thank you for our 2 SWAC titles. Thank you for our 2 Celebration Bowl appearances. Thank you for bringing the #1 player in the country to our school. Thank you for all the endorsements, all the money that you helped get facilitate for the school and for the football program. But then you had you just pulled the rug out from under us, and you set sail to Colorado. So, you know, and your kids follow you. But guess what? All your kids is grown. Bucky ain't gotta follow you. Shallow hesitated to leave Jackson State. Shalomi hesitated to leave Jackson State. Shadur was like, look, it don't matter. I'm with you. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool for being the middle son right there. I mean the younger son. But at the end of the day, man, at the end of the day, you were wrong for what you did. And you're wrong for what you said. And your ex-wife she put you in place. But man, look, I told y'all I'm gonna have a guest on here, y'all. And man, let me go on and bring my man up. Y'all already know who it is. It's your boy from Club Key. My man Keelan Carter right here, man. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if he can hear me. He ain't got Buzz ain't got no.
Can you
I
hear me, Doc?
I can hear you now.
Yeah. What's going on?
What's going on? What's going on? We got look, everybody wanted to know who's the surprise up in here.
Oh no,
So
man. Nothing major. Nothing major. Just a little company.
all right. All right. So yesterday we talked look, yesterday was day one, round one of the NFL draft.
Uh-huh.
We saw how many quarterbacks was it? It was six, seven quarterbacks that went
Yep.
off the board in the
Yep.
first round.
Yep.
And then we saw I think it was 23 offensive on the offensive side and like nine on the defensive side of the ball. I just knew that was gonna happen. Uh Other than that, the biggest swerve that I seen yesterday was the biggest swerve I seen yesterday was Atlanta getting Michael Penix Jr. out
Oh
of
yeah.
Washington.
Yeah. Very shocking. Especially with them getting Kirk Cousins. Very shocking. Very shocking. Don't know what made them make that move, but I don't think it was a necessary move when you get a quarterback like Kirk Cousins coming in.
But I don't even think. But here, my whole thing is you paying Kirk Cousin over $100 million,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fully guaranteed. But at the end of the day, he really not. He not staying. He signed up for 4 years.
Yep. I think he'll be out of
He's
there sooner than later.
right. He only going to be there for at least 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much they doing the same thing that Green Bay done. Uh, who else has done it? Did a succession plan? Really, it was just Green Bay because they only had what 3 quarterbacks
Yep.
in 30 years. Brett
Mm-hmm.
Favre,
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you can't get no better than that.
Can't, man. That's especially with talent like that, back to back to back. You can't get no better than that.
Yep. So let's see what else. Let me see. First player off the board. First player off the board. We already knew that was going to be Caleb Williams
Mm-hmm.
going to Chicago.
That was going
Uh,
to be.
what do you think people gonna get? What do you think Chicago gonna get with him?
I think they're gonna get an excellent player. I think they're gonna get a good quarterback. Hopefully, they put him in the right offense where he can succeed. But other than that, I can't think of no better quarterback to go than Caleb Williams. Uh, I've seen him make some unbelievable plays, incredible plays, work especially with the offense that he had last year. And, I think he's just a young talented kid that's gonna be ready to work from day one.
So we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to it. So this first three picks were quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb Williams first pick to the Bears. Second pick goes to the Commanders. I don't even know why I still call them that. They the Deadskins to me.
Last
uh,
game.
Jaden Daniels goes to Washington, and then with the third pick with New England, they picked up Drake May. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Out of all three of them quarterbacks, the top three, I feel that Jaden Daniels is gonna be more successful than the other two.
I don't know, man. I think Caleb Williams gonna be successful too, but yeah, I look for Jaden Daniels to be successful as well, but I think Caleb Williams gonna be that guy.
Right. But also, man, but with Drake May, I think New England was reaching, and I really don't think that he was a first a top five pick to me. Drake May really does not scream anything
Doesn't
off the
excite,
board.
yeah, he doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't excite me to be a top three pick. So hopefully it works out for New England. But if it was me, that's not an exciting person to draft for a top three
Nah.
pick.
Now, if I was Coach Mayo, y'all know Coach Mayo is the new head coach for Gerard Mayo, new head coach for New England, first black head coach in the Patriots history.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I would have kind of traded down because I think you still got other quarterbacks that's out there that you can actually pick up
Yep, from a free agency. Yep,
from the
standpoint.
free
Yep.
agents, and
Mm-hmm.
I would have never traded. To me on per se, I wouldn't even mess with. I would have let Mac Jones stay one more year.
I mean,
That
yeah,
just that
what
just
that
me.
was. Yeah,
That's
I
just
think
me.
they would have did good if they would have got Mac Jones in there for another year and then you get you another solid running back. You know, you may make it to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
But
Uh,
adjustments
all right.
were made a lot by New England this year, so hopefully it works out for them.
So number 4, Marvin Harrison Jr., aka that's Maserati.
Great,
Maserati.
great pick, great pick. Uh, Me personally, I probably would have drafted him number 2. That's just me. I like Marvin Harrison's game. Very dominant receiver. Probably one of the best receivers to be in this draft, and I just think he got a lot of skill set that a lot of people don't know. I think he's gonna do very well.
Hmm. Then we got the Chargers took Joe Alt. You know, his dad played in the NFL, so he's gonna play on the left side, left
Mhm.
tackle. So he's gonna protect Justin Herbert. People was talking about that they was talking about that the Chargers could have drafted another quarterback, and I'm like, why would you do that? You
No,
already
Justin Herbert's that
Justin
guy. Justin Herbert's that guy.
uh this might be another steal. The Giants got Malik Neighbors.
Yep, still right there, and I hope in the next year or two they get them another quarterback because I don't think Daniel Jones can get the job done. But when you got a guy like Malik Labors, you got to give him the ball, and they're gonna need something better than Daniel Jones.
So then you got J.C. Latham, who's an offensive tackle. He's going to Tennessee. He came
Mhm.
from Alabama. Of course, at number 8, the Falcons pick up Michael Penix Jr. From University of Washington, and we talking about a kid, lefty, ran a 4.4 in the combine, so he had the measurables. He led the team. He led his team to the national championship game, and when he got there, when he got to Washington, because he played most of his time at Indiana, and he
Mhm.
was hurt most of his time at Indiana too. But when he got to Washington, when he got with Caleb DeBoer and got in that offense,
Mhm.
you saw
He was a beast. He
you
was a
saw
beast,
what he could do.
and I think the Patriots should have got him. I think that would have been
I
a great pickup for the Patriots. I think the
I
Patriots
think
should have got him.
I think that too. Um, then his teammate Roma Duzier uh, basically get picked up by the Bears. So the Bears had the first and the ninth pick, and basically, I'm gonna be honest with you, the Bears just straight up jacked Carolina for
Mm,
everything that they need. One,
man, man, I don't even know what to say about that.
and then we got Olu. Let me see. Let me make sure I read this name
Mm,
right. Olu Fashanu
mm.
from Penn State. He's an offensive tackle, so he's going to be playing left tackle. Then Bo Nix goes to the Broncos, which I feel like that's a little bit better of a pick right there, because
I think Bo Nix will fit in Sean Payton's offense. I think that was
because
the guy.
and Zach Wilson just got traded there too, right?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, man, Zach Wilson wasn't gonna get the job done. Not for Sean Payton and his offense. And I think Bo Nix is the right guy.
Another steal that we seen that came out yesterday. Uh, Number 13, the Raiders pick up Brock Bowers from Georgia. Dog.
Yeah, very much. Dog, man, nasty dog at that.
And then we got Oregon State pick up Talise Fuaga, offensive tackle. So basically, they're trying to make sure that they keep Derek Carr.
Oh, yep,
They try to keep him upright.
yep.
Then after that, Latu from UCLA go to the Colts. Did you see? This is the same guy. I want y'all to
Shout out to the
understand this.
Colts, man. Shout out to the Colts, man.
This is the same guy that pretty much helped destroy Shador Sanders in that Colorado game.
And I'm a Colts fan. I'm glad we got him. That perfect pick. Need some edge rusher guys to be on our defense to make us a little bit more successful. And that kid right there, man, you talking about who's gonna play from the first quarter all the way to the last buzzer. Very great, talented kid. Excited that we got him. I really felt like he should have been higher than what it is, but hey, it just played out in our hands. But that's a kid who I'm excited to see. And I think he's gonna be very great on the Colts defense.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Then you got Anthony Richardson coming back off
Oh
of
yeah,
injury, man. So y'all gonna be turned up.
oh yeah,
Uh,
man.
y'all got a good young nucleus down,
Yeah,
with
man.
the Colts.
We're just worried about
Uh,
the Texans.
yeah, the Texans is yeah. Uh, Then Seattle with the 16th pick, they got Byron Murphy the second. Shout out to Big Byron, uh,
Man, yeah, shout out to him.
defensive tackle, straight out of DeSoto, Texas. What they call it?
Dog.
Even they call themselves DeSoto U because they make plays, but then again, they are rival in high school, so you don't really too much care about
Yeah,
them.
man. Yeah,
But but you know what? But you know what though? It's good to see somebody from the great Southwest, the best Southwest, go to the draft, get picked up in the first round. Shout out to him, man. I watched him play. Watched him play
hmm
in high school.
yeah, man. I saw his highlight tapes, man. I'm impressed. I was very impressed when I saw his highlight tapes. Very impressed.
And for a dude, y'all gotta understand, this dude is 330 pounds.
Yep, and he can move.
No, he's 297. I take that back. Oh, that is what's that other kid? Um, uh, Devondre Sweat. He's the big one. He's the big one. He's 6'1", 297. So yeah, he got a motor on him. Oh yeah, Unc said shout out to Anthony Richardson,
Yeah,
losing member.
yeah, man. Shout out to AR.
He said he a nuke. He said he got the juice for you.
Man, AR did that.
Uh, Dallas Turner from Alabama with that I think that was a sleeper right there going to the Rams at 17. 18, Amarius Mims from Georgia going to the Bengals. What Auntie Whitley say, the Bengals. This is another steal too. Jared Verse from
Yeah, man.
Florida State.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep.
We talk and let's not trip on this man right here because he started his career at U Albany
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep. And was a
and
should
was a
one of the highly sought after players when he entered the portal. He ended up at Florida State in the last 2 seasons was very dominant. Was a dog. So
mm-hmm. So we got
shout out.
him coming. Yeah, he over at he's with the Rams right now. Then you got Troy Fatanu,
Mm-hmm.
offensive guard from Washington. Chop Robinson going to the Dolphins from Penn State. Um, and he was, I think he's like one of the faster. He was one of the faster defensive ends in the combine. I think he ran like a four. He had to run like at least a 4.43 something, 4.38, four
It's
three
like
nine, and 4.4.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Now we getting updates right now. Damn. Said FAMU up 3-1, bottom of the fifth. They just hit a 3-1 bomb. Damn. Come on, y'all. But yeah, we got uh this is a sleeper, and I think this is what I was looking at what Michael Parsons was saying the other day, yesterday. Quinion Mitchell, the cornerback from Toledo. It is like basically he said y'all ain't drafting no dogs from Georgia, but you got this kid coming in right here, and he's a dog himself. I
Yep.
think he wanted
Man.
him to come to the Cowboys to be exact.
Man, that dude right there, man, for him to be a Toledo, man, that dude was the best DB in the combine this year, and for him to fall at the number 22, man, is very, very, unfortunate. I feel like he should have been in the top 10, top 15. That's just me. But
Mm-hmm.
for him to fall to the Eagles, man, seemed like the Eagles look is not gonna run out at all. Seems like
Nah.
they're gonna keep getting great players, and they got a good one with that one right there. They got a good one for sure.
So let's see. We
Especially with
got
their size, especially their
yeah,
size being
yeah.
6'1", Yeah.
Then Brian Thomas Jr. from LSU go to the Jaguars at 23. Terrion
Mm-hmm.
Arnold from Alabama go to the Lions 24. 25. Jordan Morgan, offensive tackle from Arizona, he's at Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Graham Barton from Duke, who's the center, is got picked up at number 26. He's going to Tampa Bay. Darius Robinson, edge rusher from Mizzou, with the 27th pick, he's going to Arizona. 28. I think this is another steal right here.
Man, for
Xavier Worthy.
that kid right there, nothing but speed, and that could very well much be their next Tyreek Hill.
He is.
Yeah, 5'11", 165. What he ran like a 4.21, which is
4.21.
that was an NFL record for the at the combine.
Yeah, it was the fastest time at the
Yep.
combine.
So man, the Eagles and Kansas City, man, definitely be getting some steals in the draft, man. Some of these kids that they get should be off the board no more than top 15. And
Mm-hmm.
it just seems like they're gonna always fall at the bottom to one of these Super Bowl contending teams.
And when you're talking about a kid like him, you can throw a screen pass. Soon as the ball is touch his fingertips, he's
He just
turning
needs a
up
little
the
open
field.
space. Yep, he just needs a little open space, and he's definitely gonna get those open spaces over there at Kansas City. So I'm expecting to see him a lot in their offense this year, and I think he's gonna take off.
And Pat Mahomes got a that's a damn cheat code over there in Kansas City.
Man, that old line they got, man, is top tier. Top tier.
Man. Then you still got one of the best tight ends in all of football and Travis
Yeah.
Kelce.
So
You got a lot, man. That's a lot of playmakers on that
yep.
team.
Then you got a nice running back in Pacheco. So
Oh yeah,
yeah, they got some players over there, man. Looks like they're gonna be another Super Bowl contending team again.
and then at number 29, uh, my Cowboy, we traded down because we did have the 24th pick. We traded down. We got the person that we wanted to get, Tyler Guyton from Oklahoma,
Mm-hmm.
offensive tackle. So talk about this kid is a mountain of a man. He's standing at 6'8", 322 pounds. He's going to play. He's going to play the left side. He's going to get developed. He's going to have a little bit more nimble feet.
Yep.
He is taking the spot of Tyron Smith. I would say Tyron
Mm-hmm.
Matthew, but Tyron Smith. He's taking his spot. Because Tyron Smith wanted, he ventured out to go to go to New York to play for
Yep.
the Jets. Hey, and it was time for us to make that move too. Because we drafted, 2 years ago we drafted Tyler Smith. Um, we was like, he's good. We could put him at tackle, but I feel like he's more better at guard.
Yep. He is. He is.
He's a better person at guard. You still got we still got Zach Martin. He's aging, but we got to find somebody, to pick him up. Biotish is a center, so he's the center of the future. He came as a godsend because Travis Frederick, he retired because
Mm-hmm.
he had the disease. All prayers up to him. Uh,
Pray. Yep. We're gonna pray for him. Yep. Pray for him.
Terrence Steele had to pick. You had to re-sign him because he's on the right side. Now, if it was me, where would I put? Where would I put if I'm going to start a rookie on my offensive line? Do I put him on that right side or do I put him on the left side?
I'm gonna
I
say
would,
that. I'm gonna say that right side. I'm gonna say that right side, man. I put him on the right side. That's me.
and then switch Terrence Steele
Yep.
over to the left.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Uh, Another steal yesterday. Nate Wiggins from Clemson going to Baltimore at cornerback. This is I don't know if this was a reach right here, but at 31, the 49ers get Ricky Pearsall from Florida, who's a receiver. Now, there's been talks that they want to trade either Brandon Ayuk or Debo Samuels or trade both of them. And if you're a 49ers fan,
You can't trade both of them. You can't trade both of them. And if it's me, I'm gonna go ahead and I know people gonna be mad at me and but I think you can work with Brandon Ayuk over Debo Samuel. We talking about Debo Samuel's always injury prone and just don't know how much Debo got left in the tank, man. And I think you'd rather just keep Brandon Ayuk, deal away with Debo, and like you said, you got this receiver right here coming in from Florida.
yeah, what can he do? That's my whole thing.
Uh, we
One
we gonna see.
six
We
one
gonna
one
see.
eighty nine. Yeah,
We're gonna see. But
no.
everybody wants the best players, man. Everybody wants guy that's gonna be healthy. And Debo Samuel is just not healthy no more.
Right. And then the last pick, the Bills traded back to Carolina, and Carolina picks up Xavier Legette from South Carolina.
Mhm. Yep.
And of course, we talk about a dude that's 6'1", 225 pounds. He's built like a damn running back, runs like a tank, but he's fast as hell. I didn't know he.
Man, big and a big and fast and physical receiver like that is gonna be very dangerous in open field. So that could be a steal for them. You know.
And he a country boy.
Yep. So man, that's a steal right there for them, man. That's a very good steal right there.
Especially since they got fleeced by Chicago, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Chicago came in with ski mask on and everything and said, "Give me
Man, it
your
took all
shit.
that stuff. Yep.
Give me your shit." Now we in the second round, so the Bills got Keon Coleman with the 33rd pick
Great
from
pick.
Florida State.
Great pick.
Uh, The Chargers picked up Lad McConkey from
Mm-hmm.
Georgia.
What type of name
hey,
is that?
hey, but you can't catch him though. That's the thing.
Man, I ain't never heard no name like that, man. But I'm a have at it.
The Falcons pick up Rook Orojo. I'm not. I don't want to butcher your name, young man. So if you see me if you hit me up on Twitter, tell me how to pronounce your name right. All
We
right,
just gonna call you Big O, man. Big O.
Big O.
Big O, man.
D tackle coming from Clemson. Jerzion Newton, D tackle from Illinois. He's going to the Redskins. Yeah, I said it. The Redskins. uh, Jalen Pope, wide receiver, got picked up pick number 37 by the Patriots. I'm telling you, almost everybody on that damn Washington team is getting drafted.
Man, they had some dogs, man, and that team was very, very well. Could have been the team to win it all. Just a few mistakes from winning, but hey, not gonna take away from all the talent that they had all over the field, not just one side, but all over the field, and it showed. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man, I'm glad them guys are getting drafted.
Now here we go. Tavondre Sweat going to the Tennessee Titans
I like
at
that.
pick 38. 6'5", 366 defensive tackle.
I like that. I like that.
He
That's
is a
good, man.
straight up run
Good.
stuffer. Straight up run stuffer. Y'all talking about Jordan Davis from a couple of years ago. Man, this is like a mountain right here.
Yeah, man. That's a straight up stud right there. That's a dog, man. That's a dog.
You got Braden Fisk from Florida State, defensive tackle. Oh man, him and Jared Verse on they was on pretty much on the same side of each other. Oh, they was
Special.
terror.
Special.
Uh-huh.
Yep, they were
Coop,
special together. Yep.
Cooper DeJean going to the Eagles at pick 40 from Iowa, cornerback, 6'1", 203. And y'all know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Other than the bullshit that Iowa has going on with, they don't really too much like the black players on there. They do
Mm-hmm.
produce some football players out there.
That, man, I would especially gonna produce some old linemen and tight ends.
And then let's see, Kool-Aid McKinstry got picked up by the Saints.
Man, Kool-Aid, man, was a phenomenal talent over there at Alabama, man. But I feel like he should have been a first round guy, but there was just so much offensive talent this year in this year's draft. So I see a lot of defensive guys getting selected in this second round.
Kamari Lassiter from Georgia going to the Texans. He's a cornerback, 6 foot, 186. So yeah, they try to gear up for y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, the Texans are looking real sharp, and they're making some good moves, man.
Mm. Oh yeah, I just seen Chris Jenkins just got picked up.
Mm-hmm. I wonder who the Washington Commanders finna pick.
Ain't his am I not lying, but ain't his dad Chris Jenkins Sr., if I'm not mistaken?
I want to say you're not mistaken on that, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Max Melton, cornerback from Rutgers, going to Arizona at pick 43. You got Jackson Powers Johnson, who's a center from Oregon, going to the Raiders. Dog,
Mm-hmm.
seeing what he did in the
Yep.
Pac-12. See what he did in the Pac-12. Edrin Cooper from Texas A&M, linebacker,
Dog.
going to the Packers.
Dog.
JB Jonathan Brooks going to the Panthers.
Man, the Panthers secretly getting some loaded talent, man. And, They just got a young group, man. I think once they get them on O line, they gonna be where they need to be to be playoff a playoff team.
Going to the Panthers, Tyler Nubin from Minnesota safety. Going to the Giants, Mason Smith, LSU defensive tackle. He's Jacksonville. Of course, we said Chris Jenkins, D tackle from Michigan. He's with Cincinnati. And Mike, let me not mess your name up. Saint Steel, okay, cornerback from Michigan going to the Commanders. So we are on pick 51 right now. Uh,
Yeah,
we
man. The
are on
draft
pick,
is pretty good. This second round looking pretty good, man. But
it's looking pretty good.
draft HBCU players, man.
All right, let's talk about it. So we got a couple of HBCU players. I feel like I think in my heart of hearts can have their name called
I think we're
either
gonna see John Hooker's name
tomorrow.
called.
Yeah, tomorrow. I'm gonna say it tomorrow because this is rounds 2 and 3. Now, if they call John Huggins' name in round 2 or 3, y'all know how. What y'all know how we
That's
gonna
big
flip.
time, man. That's big time, and Jackson State is very well much making moves, man. We're getting talent from all over the place. But John Huggins' name is definitely a guy that should be called for sure, man. Who else we got out there, man? I'm
You got Mikey. You got John Huggins,
yep. I
Mikey
ain't,
Victor from
yep.
Bama State. You
I
got
hate to
Sonny.
say it, man. I hate to say it, but I'm rooting for Isaiah Major. I mean, to get drafted from by FAMU. I'm rooting for Isaiah Major to get drafted.
Yeah, Isaiah.
FAMU people. That's the only time you're gonna see me cheer for y'all. That's the only time.
I talk, bro. Don't you got you got Isaiah Land up there? I mean, he came to us first, and then
Yeah,
y'all
man. But
took him.
I'm hoping we play Isaiah Land, man. I would put him over there on that edge, man. I put him on the edge.
So we got. I mean, only time like I said, the only time I cheer for FAMU because of
Yep.
Marquise Bell.
And then I hope Davis Richard gets drafted, man. Phenomenal talent, man. I haven't seen no talent like that, man. We talking about a guy who was what 6'3"?
6'3", 220.
Yeah, man, and they can move, man. I'm hoping his name get called, but definitely if it's up to me, and I would say who guy's name need to be called, I'm gonna definitely say John Huggins for sure, man. I think John Huggins is a great talent. Definitely not no guy that needs to be ranked to the fifth, sixth, or seventh round, man. I think his
Right.
name deserves to be called tomorrow. And like I said, man, I don't know if too many safeties better than John Huggins in the draft this year. You can't tell me.
I would say John Huggins for sure. Uh, Sundiata,
Yep, Sonny Otto. Yep.
Sundiata, Mikey Victor, and like I said, it's another one that people we really don't say his name like that, but he has the measurables as an NFL cornerback, and that's Willie Drew from Virginia
Willie
State.
Drew, man. Yep, Willie Drew. Yep.
Willie Drew from Virginia State.
hmm
Uh,
Oh yeah, man. It's a lot of names out there, man, that need to be called, man. But if you ask me, man, the best guy to be out there to be called is man, no other than himself, John Huggins.
right, right. I don't see nothing else coming out of it. But then we got some other sleepers out there. You got Aline Donkor from
Mm-hmm.
Howard, massive. You're talking about
Guy that
massive.
they can block. They can block very good.
So we got him 6'8", 360. He probably shed probably about 30 pounds to get down to where they need him to be
hmm
at probably about 335, 340. Um, we have a couple of guys from the SWAC. Um, even though they don't get their name called, I'm looking at them being called to somebody's, getting that call after the draft.
If they don't get their name called, I think we'll see some of them get on undrafted free agency deal.
hmm One is Bubba Adams. I want to see where he go. I want to see
Man,
where Buck go.
Bubba Adams is a great steal for anybody, man. Great steal.
I want to see who else we got. We got um, Tamon Cook from North Carolina A&T, receiver, returner. He could be a steal for somebody because he
Uh
can
huh.
actually be in the
Especially on
return guy.
special teams. Yep.
Yep. Um, Isaac Peppers. You know, he
Oh
did.
man, that's my guy. That's my guy right there, man. That's my guy. I'm rooting for all these HBCU guys, man. I don't think they need to wait until the undrafted free agency deals. I think some of these guys are truly worthy of being drafted in the third, fourth, or fifth round.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We got some other guys. Trying to figure out. Of course, Jeremy Musa from FAMU. I won't see his name get called, but I will see him somebody picking him up off picking him up
Free
on
agency
a
deal. Yep.
free agency deal.
Mhm.
Uh, and let's not um damn the Pacers just beat the Bucks tonight in overtime.
That's gonna be
Uh
the series.
yeah. But let's not. I want people to understand this. When we say undrafted free agency, free agent, that means these kids, whoever called them first, they can shop their name around to any team in the
Mm.
NFL. Whoever got the better whatever. Like I
And,
said,
even if
you,
they lose, they still get paid. They still get paid from their contract. So even if they do get dropped, they still on the deal to get paid, and hopefully somebody else picked them up and at least signed them to, if not the official roster of the practice squad.
right. This is a kid right here. I seen him play this past year. Joshua Hayward from Benedict, man, rangy kid.
Mm. Yep, yep.
6'2", 6'3", 195. Had one was on the top defense in Division Two.
Man, Benedict had some great players, man. Even though they were D2, I still feel like they could have beat a lot of and I'm gonna just be honest, I feel like they could have beat a lot of FCS programs that are D1. Benedict had a very great team, a lot of talent on both sides of the ball from at every position.
So yeah, I want to call Willie Drew a long shot. He has a shot to get drafted,
Hmm.
but he's a development. Like some of these kids coming out are developments. Like when you ooh, y'all just got y'all just pick up AD Mitchell.
That's what we needed. That's what we. That's what we needed. Shout out to you, Unc Cedric, for keeping me updated with it. And shout out to you, Unc. But man, it's gonna be a great year for us, man. And, for the Colts, it's gonna be a great year.
Man,
Hopefully, AR stay healthy.
Quentin Nelson got to stay healthy too.
Oh yeah, yep. Then adding that guy from AD Mitchell along with Michael Pittman and Jonathan Taylor, it's gonna be real good.
But yeah, even though I don't like the Longhorns, I did watch AD Mitchell, I did watch Jonathan Brooks, and I did watch.
How can you not like the Longhorns, man?
I'm from here, but I never liked the Longhorns.
Man, I
I
like
ride, I ride more with Texas Tech before I ride with the Longhorns.
I like the Longhorns, man. I think they're gonna do good in the SEC this year. I think,
I'm just I'm saying I'm just me. I ain't never liked the Longhorns. I ain't never liked the Aggies.
man, I
I
started liking the
care.
Longhorns and Colt McCoy play, man. I started liking the Longhorns then.
Now I was fan of players from the Longhorns like Vince Young, of course.
Hmm.
VY was a
Yeah, I was still a youngin'
na-
then. I was still a youngin' then.
VY was a nasty dog out there, man. Uh, I'm talking about Cedric Benson. Even
Mhm.
with Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams was like one of my favorite players that actually played at University of Texas
Mhm.
because
Yep.
he's He started out at fullback before he became the feature running back.
Yep.
Uh, I never had much love for Texas A&M. Really didn't care too much about Texas A&M. Now
Man,
my little cousin went there and played football. He got signed. It was like 10 years ago, man. But
man, Texas
I
A&M
really don't
should have
care.
been that hire that Texas A&M did this year. It ain't gonna work, man. Like I told people, they know who they hired should have really been.
Man, I
We
really
ain't
don't
gonna say no names though, but we all know who Texas A&M should have hired. We ain't gonna say no names.
care. Man, I'm not hiring Ninja Turtle Toes for no reason, bro.
Man. Hey, and I'm just being honest, Doc. Him at Texas A&M would have been very, very, very successful.
Boy, them white folks ain't gonna lie.
He,
You thought you gonna be muzzled up there in Colorado, boy.
see, it's I'm. We all know I'm not a big Deion Sanders fan. We all know that. But for him to still be up there in the mountains, man, he's still getting a lot of talent. So I just know if he was at Texas A&M, he would definitely keep a lot of Texas kids at home and be getting a lot of dogs just from the South. Period. And you can't beat Texas A&M with a Deion Sanders and then the NIL collective that they got, man. That's a dangerous when you put them two together. I
Man,
mean, you
they
talking about, and
they got
he's gonna
oil,
always have
man.
an A plus coaching staff. So
They
I
got
think Texas
oil
A&M should
money.
have hired him. Yep.
That's straight up oil money. That's straight up
Yeah,
cheap.
man, straight up oil money. So that's why I think Texas gonna be good in the SEC. I think Texas Texas was loaded last year and they still got a lot of talent coming in this year. And me personally, I think we're gonna see Arch Manning get that starting position. And
Mm.
I think he can do things for Texas that Queen couldn't do. I think he can lead Texas to the playoffs and get them
I'm
near
trying.
that championship.
I'm trying to figure out where Quinn at because I think he's still on the team, man.
Yeah, Quinn's still on the team, but man, Arch did very good in the spring game, man. Arch
Yeah,
Manning looked very good.
yeah, I
And
seen that,
if he ain't playing by this year, man, I can very much well see him in the portal at the end of this season.
man. Wait a minute. Do we look like the two-time SWAC champions in 3 years? No, EA. No. Man, but but on the real though, man, look, I ain't really too much. I really didn't like Texas like that. Like my uncle wanted me to, gave me a Texas jersey, and it was Ricky Williams at the time. And I was like, man, look, I'm only gonna wear it because it's Ricky. Anybody else, I could
Mhm.
get, I could give two shits about. The only other person that I really did like on Texas back then when I was growing up was Kwame Cavell, Dr.
Mhm. Yeah.
Cavell's
Mhm.
Dr. Cavill's little brother. He's the only one I like.
Mhm.
And then
Oh
when you
yeah.
got VY coming in, you had Aaron Ross coming in and Cedric Griffin, Michael Griffin, and you look, Derek Jump, man, they had a squad. I just didn't like them like that. Like I said, I roll with I used to roll with Tech because Cliff Kingsbury was throwing that thing. Then
Yeah.
quarterback, they had quarterback for days that just come out and just throw that thing.
Man.
We went from Cliff Kingsbury to BJ Simmons to Sonny Cumby, and then the granddaddy of all them things, all them quarterbacks,
Man,
fucking
for real, for real.
Graham Harrell. Graham
Right.
Harrell was the dog, and I watched that boy play when he was in Ennis, and then when you get a player, when you get an athlete like Michael Crabtree
Oh yeah.
that came out of Carter.
Like Krabs was a dog, man.
All right, Dal Green being sent out for the tight end from Kansas State going to Washington. Hey, but yeah, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace to Cedric Benson. Hey, rest in peace to that dog right there. He that man won three straight state championships at the highest level at Midland Lee. Uh, Dogged the mess out of Permian his senior year. Um, but yeah, man, look, I was man with Michael Crabtree. Shoot, that man played basketball and football. He was a more better basketball player than he was a football player in high school, and he played quarterback. He played quarterback in high school, and when he got to Tech, it's like you can play football, but you ain't playing QB. Put that
Man,
man, put that man on the out. Mike Leach, rest in peace to Mike Leach too. Put that man on the outside, and what he do? Two Belitnikov Ward, man, one of the best wide receivers to come, in college football. His numbers speak, his numbers spoke for itself. His numbers spoke for itself. But yeah, man, when it comes to Texas football, like, look, I couldn't, I couldn't deal with UT. I even used to watch TCU, and LaDainian Tomlinson was my classmate. We graduated from the same class. We graduated in the same class in '97, and he wasn't no 4-star, 5-star. That man was a 2-star running back. That man played linebacker in high school, linebacker, fullback, and running back. He didn't play running back to the middle of his junior year.
yeah, man. LaDainian Thompson was a dog.
And then I could go all I go for days with running back. Shoot, they LT, AP, AD, because his name AD, because the nigga can run all day. We talking about Adrian Peterson from Palestine. Um, shoot. Of course, Jonathan Gray, he was a Alito. That man won four. He won 4 straight. I think he's the only one that ever do that. He was this close to breaking the national high school rushing record, and it's still held by the Sugarland Express, Kenneth Hall. Rest in peace to him too. Uh, but other than that, look, I know we still watching the draft. Michael Hall Jr. from Ohio State is going to the Cleveland Browns.
Mm,
Defensive tackle.
that's interesting right there.
Going to but yeah. You got anything to say to Coach Reed?
Man, very excited for Coach Reed. Very excited for Coach Reed. Can't think of no better candidate than Coach Reed. Bittersweet moment. Sad to see her go, but also happy for her at the same time. But I think Coach Reed was very well deserving of that position. And we just gotta be behind her. She did what what she could do. From being here for 6 years, bringing us 4 titles, getting us into the NCAA tournament, and almost knocking off Kim Muck and the strong LSU team. So very happy for Coach Reed, and I think she's gonna do very very well at Charlotte. But with Coach Reed getting that position, that could also be a good thing for us too. She may decide to put us on her schedule.
That is true. That is true. Now, there are some names that came to mind as far as who we think can be the next head basketball coach, women's basketball coach at Jackson State. Of course, people have been saying, and I'm about to be tired of the freaking Clarion Ledger doing what they do.
Man, Clarence Ledger is just horrible.
But of course, you said Dawn Thornton, but she's already, before we even knew about this, she already took the job at Alabama A&M. Why? Because she wanted to be close to her husband.
Man, we all know why Don took that job, and if it weren't for him, she would have waited a little bit longer to see what Coach Reed was definitely gonna do. We all know that. We
Yeah,
all we all know the real And for all the Alabama A&M fans, out there thinking that they just gonna run the SWAC, it ain't happening. It ain't. It's not gonna happen.
Hey,
So try to the brakes. It's not gonna happen.
y'all really wanna be afraid and watch out for Coach Simmons over at Grambling.
Mm-hmm.
Cause she got something going on over there. But yeah, um, let me see. We got Patrick Paul, offensive tackle from University of Houston, going to the uh, Dolphins. That's a nice one. Now, here's the things I don't like, bro. I'm gonna put this out here. This is from Black Sports Insider. So the title of this was Tameka Reed departs for the right place at the right time in her career in women's basketball. This is coming out of Houston. I'm gonna need y'all to be honest with us. Tameka Reed, a name synonymous with success in the Southwestern Athletic Conference, has made a significant move in her career. In the 2023-24 season, she led her team to another undefeated SWAC regular season tournament title and her third visit to the NCAA. Her achievements speak volumes about her coaching prowess. On Thursday, it was announced that Coach Reed had accepted the position of head coach of the UNC Charlotte 49ers, marking a new chapter in her career. All right. The Charlotte Business Journal reported in 2023 that former UNC Charlotte coach Carol Consuegra earned $269,100 annually. She was the second highest paid coach in the UNC Charlotte athletic department. I mean that she was right there with the freaking football coach.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. When she began her tenure with the 49ers, Consuegra earned a base salary of $165,000 per year plus incentives. Thus, at this point, Reed's base salary should be approximately at or over the 200K range. Reed was underpaid. This is where I get pissed off at, y'all. Reed was underpaid at Jackson State University. It needs to be clarified whether the school or Reed was the one who didn't agree to an extended contract. First of all, let's get this out the way, y'all. Let's get this out the way. We back on HBCU tonight, man. Let's get this out the way. A.D. Robinson presented a damn contract to Coach Reed. It for anybody that's in business, anyone that's in business, anyone that does conduct business, even when you go find a job, you always negotiate what you want. You feel like you work this, you negotiate it. You tell them folks, look, I know my worth. I know I got the experience and everything right there. You can't lowball me. You can't lowball me. It's like somebody going out there for a job that pays $26 an hour, and your resume speaks so much volume, but they're gonna hit you with, I'm gonna give you $18 an hour.
Yep. And I'll say this, Doc, and I'll say this, this just me, but Coach Reed didn't leave for money. And that's just what it is, man. It's a bigger and better opportunity, man, that only so many coaches at this level are going to get. And she just happened to be one of those coaches, and she took it at the right time. This ain't about no money, man, because people always want to make this bad narrative about Jack State as if we don't pay our coaches and we don't do this and that. And I'm going to just be honest. Can't none of these other SWAC programs do what we can do when it comes to paying our coaches. They just can't. Some of these
It,
guys
it,
in
it
the
just it's
program,
just the narrative, but it's just the narrative, bro.
it's
That
always gonna be a narrative when you know you're the standard, and we
yeah,
are the
but
standard, man. But man, we've been dealing with this type of stuff a long time, man, and this ain't nothing new to us. And then this, this been started for a long time, even before Deion Sanders. We're always gonna get that negative narrative about something that we didn't do wrong because we lost the coach. But I'm just gonna be honest. I don't see them speaking on these other programs that can't pay their coach. And I ain't gonna say no names out there, but we know somebody that couldn't pay their coach and he left for less position but more money. But continue on with that, and they're not talking about all these programs that have had more than 3 coaches in 3 years. So
Now I would
yeah,
say this: the narrative I don't like is the fact that we just in our conference alone that they say we are severely underpaying our coaches. That's not true. We
yeah,
give
man.
we give what the state gives us.
Yeah,
If
man,
the
we talking about a school that's very well underfunded. We not getting what we deserve. So, and it's gonna forever be like that, man. They simply don't want to give us as Jackson State that money because they know we can simply be better than what these other schools are. And like I said, man, it's DI love versus everybody, and it's gonna continue to be like that. And we still making good moves without AD. We're still making the best hires out here, and we're still bringing the best players into our program. And we're gonna continue to win, and we're gonna continue to dominate. This next coach that's coming in, we're gonna win with him or her, whoever it may be. So
yeah.
we are the standard, man. It don't get no better than Jackson State.
So, nevertheless, Reed is now the 49ers' new leader and has an opportunity to write a new chapter for her career. She will work with a program with more resources and better facilities and is connected with a passionate fan base in one of the country's best regions for basketball. Of course, the best
Mm,
region for basketball is the Carolinas. We
yep.
all know that, all right? But don't sit here and tell me that UNC Charlotte had all this money way before Coach Reed even got there.
And we're
If
talking
they
about
didn't,
yeah, we're talking about Coach
if they if they
playing
didn't
plus
get it,
four. Yeah.
and if they didn't get it from Jerry Richardson, who was the owner of the damn Carolina Panthers, that
Yeah,
you named
man.
the stadium after.
And then I'll
Oh
say this, man. For people to, I see some people out there that's mad that Coach Reed left, man. You're supposed to take interviews. You just don't go out here and sign a contract because somebody giving it to you. You go out here and you explore your options. And I'm glad that, Tameka Reed made the best decision for her. And we all know this ain't about money, man. This is about, showing people that you can come from an HBCU and be successful at the next level. And I think she's going to be very much well successful. I give her 2 or 3 years at UNC, and a big Power 5 school is going to come calling, knocking on her door. So, hey, this ain't nothing but Coach Reed kicking down the door for us, man, and she's going to do it. And, she's also going to give back to us and help us. And, I do think that, you'll see Coach Reed putting us on the schedule to help us out. So, man, shout out to Coach Reed for, making this decision. Great decision. Can't knock her, won't knock her. Like I said, most coaches at our level don't get this type of opportunity. And she's going to show them that, I can very much well come from a smaller program, but at the same time, I can be here at a G5 or a P5 and compete with the best.
yeah. So here's another. Although many would have appreciated Reed to remain with the HBCU, would it have made sense for her at this stage in the career she's built? Charlotte's athletic director Mike Hill knows how to raise funds for the athletic department. Consider the fact Hill ran a campaign to raise $100 million for the new Jerry Richardson football stadium and facilities. Now, this is I don't. What does the AD got to do anything as far as him hiring the damn head coach?
Nothing. And like I said,
Do we
Jackson
need to
State, man,
do
yeah.
do? But as a person, do I need to know that this athletic director can raise money and can raise funds and stuff like that? As far as me trying to figure out who going to be the next head basketball coach is, I don't give a damn.
You
He can
don't care, man.
raise Jesus from the dead. It wouldn't even matter to me. Is this the right hire for you?
Yeah,
That's
and
all. I know.
man, elevation or termination is all I'm gonna say.
Right. It don't make no sense. Like it's now you throwing to me this article. Like now you just throwing shade, and I'm
They gonna
talking
throw,
about shade.
like I said before, man, they're gonna throw shade on Jackson State. And I'm gonna say this: a lot of people don't want to see Jackson State on top. They're hoping that we're gonna fall, and it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Jackson State. is the standard once again. And with that being said, Jackson State is going to make a great hire, and I'm pretty sure AD is. And we talking about a guy who hasn't made a bad hire, um, at all since he been here. So I'm looking forward to the new next head coach. I'm looking for the next head coach, to win and gonna win right then and there. Not, give me another year or two and all this and that. But definitely, grateful for Tameka Reed and what she's done at Jack State. Turned the program around, and she's gonna be forever legendary here. And we love her and we thank her for that. So shout out to Coach Reed once again. I hope she's very well successful, which I mean I know she's gonna be successful, and she's just gonna show people what being an HBCU branded person is all about.
Right, and then the last part was Coach Reed's departure from the HBCU sports landscape should be applauded. The Dynamo coach is blazing a trail for the coaches who will follow in her pioneering footsteps. She may not be the first HBCU coach to lead and become a success at the next level, i.e., see Vivian Stringer, but knowing Tameka Reed's heart, she'll make sure she's not the last. Okay, now that just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and be like this, bro. Y'all just don't like us HBCUs. Point blank. Period.
And
That's short. You
man, I'm gonna go
it,
back to when Prime was here. A lot of people were mad that we had Prime, and like I said, man, I'm gonna just be honest, man. A lot of people wait to see what Jackson State gonna do, and they like to copy our flow. None of these other schools have their own mindset of doing things. It's let me see what Jackson State does, and then let me see if I can copy that. But I'm gonna just be honest. Everybody that has copied Jackson State has not been successful, and I ain't gonna say no names, but there is one school that hired a celebrity coach after we did, and gone in less than 3 years, wasn't even successful.
mm. So then, like, here we go with the names that I feel like can replace Coach Reed at Jackson State. We already said one name, Dawn Thornton, but that name is already out the door. It's out of there. She's the new head coach. She signed her name on the dotted line. And in Huntsville, she looking for her and her husband looking for a house right now, and she in Huntsville State. All right,
Shout out to you, Don. Shout out to you.
Jackson State, great also.
Yeah, shout
Tangela
out to you,
Banks.
Don.
So Tangela Banks, so her current job is the Mississippi Delta Community College head coach. So she also has ties to Jackson State, where she was an All SWAC selection and team MVP in track and field, and earned her bachelor's and her master's degree from JSU. A high school track and basketball standout at Yazoo City, she began coaching her coaching career at the high school level. She won 2 state championships at Forest Hill and another at Murrah. She just completed her second season coaching at Mississippi Delta, where she has a 32-22 record. Okay, I mean, I like that because she has ties to Jackson State. And if you really think about it, the last couple of coaches had time we done had has ties to Jackson State, either went to school there or was on the coaching staff. Uh, let's see, another one is Pauline Love, who is right now the assistant coach at Alabama. Let's see, Love was an NJCAA All-American at Jones County and a 3-time All-Conference USA selection at Southern Miss, where she averaged 16 points per game and 11 rebounds per game. Love was hired at Alabama on April 19th after 7 seasons at Arkansas, where she developed a reputation as an outstanding recruiter. She also served as an assistant at Southern Miss in a Mexican State. Uh, as with Thornton, Love will be moving extremely soon after accepting the job, but she will be moving from an assistant position to a head coaching position. Uh, eh, eh.
Uh, I mean, everybody know who my pick is.
Oh, I'm gonna guess. We already gonna guess that. We got Hope Adams, who her current job is Mississippi Gulf Coast head coach. She just completed her 7th season down there in Perkinston. She led the Bulldogs to the Region 23 semifinals last season. She has experience coaching in the high school ranks and was assistant coach at Oxford early in her career. She helped the Chargers advance to the state quarterfinals in 2016. Adams has experience recruiting the state of Mississippi. Here's another one. Here's one more right here. Muriel Page. I remember her. So she's a Mississippi State assistant coach. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
she is a native of Bay Springs, joined the Mississippi State head coach Sam Purcell's staff in 2022. Page also has served as an assistant coach at Georgia Tech, Central Michigan, and Florida. She played 11 seasons in the WNBA with the Washington Mystics and the Los Angeles Sparks. Ed Page was part of the Mystics' inaugural Hall of Fame class. Uh, Nate Kilbert, uh, who is the head basketball coach over at Alcorn.
Mm.
Uh,
Uh, yeah. Mm.
Now, the thing about this is he did a lot with less than Alcorn. And then of
Mm.
course his wife is the associate vice president and senior woman administrator at Jackson State.
Mm.
So, but what if we don't worry about that name? What if the name we what if the coach that comes to Jackson State don't even have ties to Mississippi at all?
Huh. Don't look like he will. I mean, or she.
Or she?
Or she.
I'm
Don't look
just
like
saying.
they will. Don't look like they will.
I'm gonna
But
have a name for you.
ha!
I'm gonna
I
have a
just tell you
name
guys.
for you.
Larry Vickers.
Vickers. I'm
Larry
gonna,
Vickers is that guy. And man, listen here, man. Larry Vickers is nothing short but excellence. We're talking about a guy who is right there borderline with the same record as Tameka Reed. Um, Very outstanding team this year. What did they finish? What,
it
29 and
was
4? Like
no,
that?
they was 20, 27 and 6, if I'm not mistaken. They won the
Yeah,
MEAC.
27 and 6.
They won the
And,
MEAC outright. They won the MEAC tournament outright. Norfolk State's Larry Vickers. Now it might
that's
be if he
the
don't and if
you
you don't stay,
might want to
yeah,
watch out for, man. And I'm going to just
yeah.
be honest, man. And I'm going to just put this out here. To all you HBCU fans out here, we still in one of y'all coaches. We still in one of your coaches.
And if
So,
his name ain't on there, I got another one for you.
Russell, Russell Haynes, don't be surprised if we get Norfolk head coach. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised.
I got another one for you. He on that same staff. Coach Lynham in Norfolk State. Assistant
Mm-hmm. Yep.
coach. The man,
Yep.
them dudes can coach
Mm-hmm.
up there.
Man, it's some great names out there, man. But like I said, man, be
Hey,
surprised. Be on the
LD, you never know what a man can do, what a man gonna do.
money talks.
Money talk, bullshit walk.
Money talks.
But I'm just saying though, man. I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. Look, it can go. He come from BAC. You got some that's in the SIEC
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
look good out there. Cause look, y'all gotta just realize what AD Robinson. Look at his track record when it comes to finding coaches,
Winning coaches at that.
winning coaches at that. Don't get me wrong. He found Dawn Thornton, who was Dawn Brown at the time, at Prairie View. Hired
Mm-hmm.
her. Come on now. Even though he had to let her go, and we already you really read the reason why he let her go, it was a Title IX issue. Okay, that was it. Other than that, Coach Thornton has been successful everywhere she went.
Yep.
Can't knock her for that. Can't knock her for the type of program that she want to have either.
Mm-mm.
She gonna do wonders when she gonna do wonders at Alabama A&M. All right, but um, but you talking about we talking about AD Robinson hired Willie Simmons.
One of his very first hires when he got
One
there.
of his yes, hired Willie Simmons. Willie Simmons turned around Prairie View. Guess where he went? He went to the
FAMU.
high. He went to FAMU, the highest of seven hills, or I call it the highest of seven humps. Um,
And then let's not forget, man, the
he
biggest hire
hired
he ever
Eric.
made.
He hired. Wait a minute. He hired Eric Dooley.
Yeah, Eric Dooley was his hire.
Eric Dooley
So,
wasn't hired for him. And
and
then,
everybody he's hired, man, has been a winner,
on top of that,
not a loser, but a winner.
for that staff, he hired Bubba McDowell, who been on. He had Bubba McDowell on the staff. Now, if AD Robinson would have stayed
Hmm.
with the Southern, he would have hired Bubba McDowell. Man, the man, like I said, get to Jackson State, hired Deion Sanders. The man jumped out on faith. Came to little old Cedar Hill, Texas, to go to Trinity Christian Cedar Hill to talk
And they
to
can't get
the
no
Hall
bigger
of
than
Fame.
that, man. They can't get no bigger than Deion Sanders. I'm
Can't get
sorry.
no bigger. Can't get
They
no
can't get
bigger.
no bigger than Deion Sanders.
And after that, TC Taylor. Yeah, right there in his back pocket.
Yeah. And man, shout out to TC. Very good coach. Excited about TC. Excited about what he's gonna bring. I love TC, man. Love him to death. Think very high of TC. I think it was a great hire. Um, Tremendous coach, especially with him losing 60 plus players to the portal and having to find a whole another coaching staff in a short amount of time that he did it, and still be able to go 7-4 is great. You know, it's gonna be exciting this year for the CTC Taylor coach. I think he's gonna do very well. Prepared, and I think we're gonna see some. We're gonna see we're gonna see a whole lot of winning this year. Hopefully we get to that SWAC championship and then play for that celebration bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, May 6th. By May it should be announced by May 6th. That is correct. That's coming from Ken Clark. That ain't coming from me. That's coming from Ken. So
So
y'all
yeah, that's coming from AD as well. May
it come
6th
from
is
yeah, that come from AD.
yeah, no later than May 6th. We're gonna say that no later than May 6th.
Coach Gore was available, man. No doubt JSU wouldn't drop out. She's a real deal. I believe you. I believe that. I believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You never know. Might pick up us. You might pick somebody off of Dawn State staff. If they want to get, they want the chance or the opportunity to make their bones somewhere. It don't matter. Somebody want to take this program right here that we have.
And I'm gonna just be honest, we got people calling already about this job, man. So we got more people calling than what we looking for.
hmm this is one of the hotter jobs that was out there. Once it just became actually available after Coach Reed decided to make her way to Charlotte, this job was one of the hottest ones.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong, we're gonna lose some kids because Coach, the girls was loyal to Coach Reed. I ain't gonna lie to you. We're gonna lose some kids, but
Yeah,
whoever
and I hope they go with Coach Reed. I really do. I hope they go with Coach Reed.
and when they do, where we get our player, where we get our coach in, sorry about that, get our coach in, he or she is going to hit the ground running.
Oh yeah. Like I tell Jackson State fans, man, no need to be worried. If you trust in the AD, then you have no reason to be worried. And if you look at AD resume, you have no reason to be worried. Nothing about AD says losing. Nothing but a born winner, and he knows winning. So I know we're gonna hire us a great candidate that's gonna come in very well, and keep the train rolling. It don't stop. It don't
Ooh,
stop.
I'm sorry, I'm going back to this draft. The
Who got
Bills just
drafted?
the Bills just pick up Cole Bishop from Utah.
Oh, that's a nice pick.
Safety. Woo! You know this. You know who we remind me of?
Who was that?
Eric Weddle.
Mm-hmm.
Eric Weddle went to Utah. Remind me directly of that man right there. I don't care because he white or what. He remind me of Eric Weddle. He can cover his face. He can play the high safety, and he can hit your ass when he want to.
Oh yeah, that's a dog right there.
Let's see. My Cowboys pick up Marshawn Nealon from Western Kentucky, who's an edge rusher. Actually, did he play with Josh Nobles?
Did he play for Josh Norcross?
Yeah, because Josh went to Western, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He got drafted in the second round. Hey, what's up? Chris Braswell from Alabama, edge rusher, went to the Buccaneers. Javon Bullock, safety from Georgia, is it with Green Bay. So I think more likely Green Bay is about to move on from what's the dude name? Is it Jair Alexander?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna move on from him. The Lions got the selection. They got Ennis Rexstraw Jr. from Mizzou, cornerback. Yeah, yeah. So what you think about this draft? I mean, what you think as far as tomorrow, 4 through 7? What you think we are going to see for tomorrow?
I think you're gonna see. I think you're still gonna see some dogs in there, man. I really think so. You're gonna see some guys that are gonna, be a third round, fourth round pick that are gonna be very dominant at what team they go to. So it's still some dogs out there left, man. This draft right here was very, very, very talented.
Okay. All right. Let's get into it. What you got for me on commits coming into the school? Like, give us some names so we can have people either pissed off at us or have the fans salivating at the glance because we about to run this shit, try to run it back.
Man, well, all I'm gonna say is, man, stay tuned. We got dogs coming in, and we don't know when they're going. Well, I ain't gonna say when they coming in, but we got dogs coming in. Just stay tuned, like TC say, stand by, and we got some guys that's gonna contribute very early, man. We just got two great DBs.
And then we got I'm just looking at right now. We got a defensive lineman just
Yeah,
completed.
defensive lineman coming in, man. So you talk about adding depth to the already talented D line that we got. So hey, man, this it's a whole lot of more talent coming in from last year, and we really getting guys that TC won't. I'm not gonna throw shade on the guys from last year. They did very well, tremendous. But really had to go out here and get a lot of guys that and get them quick. Not really guys that he just necessarily wanted, but just had to put a team together. And still was able to go 7-4 in that short period of time and what he got. So you thinking about a man that has a full off season to recruit can be very, very dangerous. And we got some guys coming in, and I'm gonna just be honest, man. We got the best DC in the SWAC. We got the best DC in the SWAC, man. We got the best DC in the SWAC, man. I
The
called
folk
it.
from FAMU don't want to hear
Nah, man, we got the best DC in the SWAC, man. We got the best DC in the SWAC, and it's gonna show. It's gonna show.
them folk from
It's gonna
Encore
show.
don't want to do that.
It's gonna show. I mean, and I'm being honest. We had a lot of you teams on the ropes last year. We had a lot of you teams on the ropes last year. And then, for people at FAMU, you got off. I'm not gonna lie, you did very good in that first quarter, but we're not gonna talk about the first half. But we're not gonna talk about what we did to you in the second half. We should have did it all game.
Mm-hmm.
But we definitely got the best DC in the SWAC. We ain't gonna talk too much, man. We're not gonna put too many stuff out here for these guys. Get hyped up and overwhelmed. But I'm gonna just tell you right now, don't think we're gonna go 7-4.
No.
Don't think we're gonna go 7-4, and don't think you're gonna walk over Jackson State. It's still the standard over here. We still got some guys coming in. Uh, and I'm gonna just be honest, man. I'm gonna go out here and put this on record, man. Bethune-Cookman gonna beat a lot of you teams too.
Hey,
Bethune-Cookman gonna beat a lot of you teams too.
oh, Mr. Haynes, he always rocking with me. He's like, name my top two HBCU players to get drafted. Uh,
John Huggins and Davis Richards.
I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with John Huggins and Mikey Victor.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. But it's definitely gonna be exciting, man. The SWAC is very, very well interesting this year. But expect to see. I'm expecting to see the East dominate again. Me personally, I think it's gonna be. I got three teams that can very well win the SWAC championship, and I got Jackson State, uh,
Right.
Bethune Cookman, and Alabama State. They're my three picks
Mm.
right there. I don't see nobody really coming up, but I'm gonna tell you who's gonna win that West though. Grambling gonna win the West.
You sure about that?
I think Grambling gonna win the West. Between Grambling and Prairie View, it's gonna come down to that State Fair Classic.
That's why I say that State Fair Class is gonna tell you who win the
It's gonna
West.
come down to that State Fair Classic.
Because now I would say this: Alcorn could be in the running if Mako can actually be who he say he can be, and
Mm-hmm.
what you saw when he's a, you know what I'm saying, being an elite 11 player.
Yep.
Uh, but hey, Miss Gloria, how you doing? But you got Cedric Thomas who ain't new to, who ain't new to this. You know, he ain't new to this. He true to this. He already been a head coach at Pine Bluff. Saw what he did at Pine Bluff. Turned that thing around.
Mm-hmm.
He get the Alcorn. You taking over for a legend in Fred McNair. He was defensive coordinator last season. I mean, so you retain some majority of your players, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with Malachi Bailey for a whole freaking game?
Right.
No. I seen that boy. I seen that boy up close and personal. You talking about probably about 6'2" and 255 pounds. I seen him, and he got a motor on him. Um, but you seen that with Grambling. I'm just thinking about Grambling. I don't know what Mickey Joseph is going to do as far as what he does with Grambling. Um, I can't really say what he does because first and foremost, it's always going to be what does he let Dooley run the show as far as when it comes to the offense? Uh, who does the defensive play calling, and what does how Mal Crowley gonna look this season? Um, that's why I say I don't know too much yet about Grambling. Now we know about Prairie View. From what I'm looking at, the offense is going to be more explosive. Yeah, they gonna have their quarterback by before fall camp starts.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
The defense is more faster than what it is. They can get to the ball. That's what I saw at the spring game.
Mm-hmm.
Texas Southern is on a whole rebuild. So don't expect nothing coming out of Third Ward that's going to be
On
exciting.
11. On 11.
Yeah, don't expect nothing coming out of Third Ward other than the Ocean of Soul.
And if
That's
you're a
it.
Texas Southern fan, I hope you lose every game.
Don't be mad at me because y'all jilted Fred McNair.
You did Fred McNair wrong, and for that, I hope you lose every game.
And my man got receipts, so you know what I'm saying. Watch out for Club Key.
You did Fred McNair wrong.
Pine Bluff still in the rebuild year. I'm gonna give them at least 3 games they can win to this year. I'm not gonna say which ones until I actually go through and see, but I'm gonna give them 3 games. That's it. 3. That's all you get. um, but in the East is the gladiator unit. That's what we call that's what we call some of our prison units down here in
Mm-hmm.
Texas. It's the gladiator unit. You know what I'm saying? People gonna say something bad about Valley, but I got a feeling that Valley gonna catch a couple of people slipping this year.
Valley gonna beat FAMU.
Y'all heard it from him.
Valley gonna beat FAMU.
But let them Rattlers come. Don't say that because them Rattlers gonna come in. You say
Yeah.
what?
Valley
They
gonna beat
gonna
FAMU.
they gonna clip this.
And Unc Cedric, as she should. As she should, Unc. As she should. We not gonna talk about that, Unc, but as she should. You know, she still me too. Hey, we know what's going on. We not gonna activate Club Key on Doc Podcast. We just not
Hey
gonna do that.
man, that's gonna be on Twitter. That's gonna be on the Twitter space,
Yeah,
y'all.
man.
we
You.
we talking about we talking about Club Key on Twitter space, man. We gonna try to get that going on. We gonna talk about he gonna give receipts, and we gonna talk about sports on the
Oh
same
yeah,
at the same time,
man,
man.
look, I'm gonna tell you somebody though, man. Don't sleep on Bama State. Bama State is gonna be a good team, man. And I really just think they missing just a few pieces to be a dangerous team. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna sleep on them. And I'm definitely not gonna sleep on Bethune Cook.
Yeah,
So
with Bama State, I just feel like can Andrew stay healthy? That's the first and
mhm.
foremost. First and foremost, can he stay healthy? Uh, is the defense going to be the same what you saw last season? And can Erod get over that hump?
Man, but
This
see,
is because this is third year right now coming in, right?
mhm. But I'm gonna tell you something. All roads run through Jackson. If you want to get to the SWAC championship, everything run through Jackson. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We're going ahead and say it. You guys can get mad. You guys can bookmark it. You can record it. Jackson State finna win the SWAC.
I don't know, EA, but you could donate to the cause so I can get something to drink.
Jackson
Hey,
State gonna win the SWAC.
make sure y'all don't forget the Drive to 205 initiative. Like I said, going to SWAC Media Day, we're raising funds to get me down there. It's going to pay for transportation, food, lodging, and fuel. That's it. That's all.
Shout out to
July
Doc Holiday,
16th.
man. Y'all help Doc Holiday get to the SWAC Media Day, man.
Yeah, they did that last year for me, man. I appreciate y'all for doing that, even though it was damn near it was a last minute thing.
Now, do y'all want to see Club Key at SWAC Media Day?
Hey, if I get Club Key come on with me, man, look, we gonna look. I tell him come on, bro. I
Hey,
tell him come on down, man. I need somebody. I need a co-host, man. We gonna interview all these coaches and the football players. It don't matter.
I don't think they want to see Club Key at the SWAC Media Day. I don't think they want to see that. Not right now. I'm not gonna put on the show for them guys at SWAC
Well,
Media.
not Club Key, not Club Key giving receipts, but Club Key
Yeah.
as far as being involved in sports.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's Club Key.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, man. Y'all definitely get Club Key to SWAC Media Day. Y'all definitely get me there.
hey man, y'all see what it is. Y'all see what it is. Look, all right, the 49ers selecting. Damn. Was that Florida State defense that good?
Yeah, Florida State defense had a real good defense, man. The only reason I'm gonna say the only reason they didn't just didn't make the playoffs is because their quarterback got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, uh they had a very good defense. Very good defense.
Uh uh hey Brian, what's up, Coach B? Yeah, I don't know what the score is. I gotta hit my boy Jeremiah up, see what it is. So look, we've been talking about football and stuff.
Did Jackson State win the FAMU baseball game?
Man, let me ask. Let me I just text Jeremiah.
But I'm gonna just be serious, guys. SWAC gonna be real interesting. I don't have a winner right now. I mean, everybody ain't got their full roster yet, so you can't really declare who's gonna be a winner in the SWAC. I'm just talking right now, but the SWAC will definitely be something to watch this year from
Right.
both sides, the East and West.
Let's see. Man, look, I'm other chat. Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. Boy, Coach James doing his damn thing out there.
Oh
Coach
yeah, man.
James, Coach James out there recruiting his ass off.
But yeah, man. We definitely looking good on recruiting right now. Recruiting trailers is looking good. Uh,
Yo, let me tell who. I'm gonna tell you, bruh. I'm gonna tell you who been out there on recruiting his ass off.
who was that?
Coach Marshall. Go check out
Oh
Coach.
yeah, man. Oh yeah,
What?
man.
And of course, TC is gonna give him the state of Texas, right?
Oh yeah.
He from Ennis. He from Ennis,
Mm-hmm.
Texas. I look this morning. I wake up this morning and I look and I'm like, he done went to program. He went to the program of all programs in this state,
Mm-hmm.
who kind of started it all before even Allen started it. He went to South Lake Carroll.
Mm.
Don't know HBC. I'm telling you this. I'm not lying to y'all. Not lying to y'all. But don't know HBCU step foot at a school like South Lake Carroll.
Man,
Look at
I'm gonna just be honest. The coaching staff this year, man, is very, very great. And man, they working their butts off, man, from the time the sun come up to the time the sun go down. They working, man, and I can't do nothing but respect them for it. Shout out to them. Shout out to all the coaches on the staff, man. Everybody just working. And to see them, going after some of these big names kids is very, very great because we do have a lot of people that, just limit themselves to recruiting.
right. And I'm just saying, this man, I'm saying, so he in Texas, y'all. He in North Texas. He probably went down to Houston. He done probably went to San Antonio. He done probably went to Austin. But he in that DFW area, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at,
Mm-hmm.
like, it don't get no better. I'm telling you, the man went to, from what I heard, this from source I heard, he went to Waxahachie.
Mm-hmm.
Waxahachie got a great program. And I
Mm-hmm.
was like, if he went to Waxahachie, he probably went to his alma mater, Ennis, which is like 20 minutes down the road. And then comes back up. He goes to Lancaster. He done visited DeSoto. He stepped foot at Cedar Hill. That's my alma mater right there. And he went to Duncanville. That's a whole stretch right there of a district that we call the District of Doom in high school football, right?
Yep.
That's a whole stretch, the district right there. The top four schools. Plus, he went to visit Skyline. That's in East Dallas, Pleasant Grove, Side, Texas. We talking about he went up to Garland to Lakeview Centennial. They got some dogs up there.
Mm-hmm.
Then he made his way to South Lake Carroll. I was like, this man is doing the damn thing.
Man, them guys recruiting, man, and not only are they recruiting, man, they recruiting dogs. They recruiting some high profile guys. So I'm excited, man. Hopefully we can, land some of these kids and change the program around. But this coaching staff right here definitely excites me and gives me something to be forward. Gives me something to look forward to this season.
Mm-hmm. It just brings some joy to me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like some coaches don't really set foot in my state like that because they feel like it's most of the kids are already taken between
Yep.
A&M and UT.
I think a lot of people just limit themselves to recruiting. You never know how your turns can taper fit, man. You may be able to land a 4-star or 5-star. So I commend them for going out there to go and get them high profile guys. And but I'm gonna tell you somebody else that's on the low key good recruiting trail. Lador
Mm-hmm.
Goodman.
Oh yeah,
Lador
yeah, yeah,
Goodman's
yeah,
on a
yeah,
good
yeah.
recruiting trail. I like what they doing. I like what I'm seeing from them. So it's gonna be very exciting to see us play Bethune Cookman.
Oh yeah, and we play them on the beach. So for their homecoming, y'all.
Oh, we
not
play
forget
Bethune
that.
Cookman on their homecoming.
Play them for their homecoming.
We finna spoil homecoming early.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
Pacers won. I think. Let me see what my Mavericks doing because I'm a Mavs fan. I'm a Luca. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
look,
So
man, Luca is definitely the face, man.
I'm a Luca fan. So we all know we number dogs out here. Um, let's see. We up. Ooh, we up. Halftime, 54-41. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, the Mavs gonna shock a lot of people, man. They could very well make it to the finals.
Like, hit these bum ass niggas off the damn street. Get them. Hey, Luca and Kyrie is a dynamic duo.
Yep.
Can't 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 be mad at that. But I'm still gonna be partial to the King of Dallas. And that's Dirk.
Mhm.
Oh, Trey Benson just got drafted by the Cardinals.
Trey Benson, Mississippi talent, man. From Greenville, Mississippi. Uh,
Oh snap!
yeah,
From
got
is
the
he
chance to see.
from he went to Greenville Western?
Not Greenville. You know where
He
he
went to the
started his
private
career.
school.
Yeah, he went to Saint what is it, Saint Joseph.
Yeah,
Yep. Man. Talented kid. Who picked up Trey Benson?
Arizona.
Hmm. That's a dangerous backfield with him and Kyler Murray. And
And
that's a
with
dangerous
Maserati Harris as a
Yep,
receiver.
man. Yeah, man. That's a dangerous. That could be a dangerous combination. Uh, Trey Benson, especially coming from Greenville, Mississippi. Hopefully, Isaac Peppers get drafted. Another guy from Greenville, Mississippi.
Mm. Yeah, I'm looking at his running style. Ooh, he got some wiggle to him.
Yeah, man.
He got some wiggle to him, and he got the speed.
Yeah, man. That's a beast right there, man.
Yeah, he got that. Okay, St. Joseph. Bet.
Yep. Yep. St. Joseph. Yep.
Man, ran a 4.39 combine, 14 rushing TDs this past year. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get up off this thing.
Man,
Uh,
yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and get off this thing, and then we're gonna restart it up tomorrow because that's when we gonna see our people come either come off the board or they'll get their name. They'll get that phone call from the NFL team to come to their OTA.
hmm Yeah, man. Doc, I appreciate you for having me on, man.
Anytime, man. Anytime. Like I said, be on the lookout for Doc and Club Key on Twitter Space.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna be working on that.
And another thing, y'all make sure y'all help Doc get to that SWAC Media Day.
Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, EA, for the $10, man. Oh, and where we at right now between the super chat and everything else, we are close to $300 right now. So we are a third of what we have right now.
We can do it, y'all. We can do it.
We can do it. But I appreciate you, nephew.
Always on anytime. Anytime.
All right, we gonna talk off camera, and we gonna get this thing going for the Twitter space.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Oh yeah, man. That was a good thing. That was a good show tonight. Good show tonight, man. Look. Between here and between we got 80 people split between YouTube and Twitter. 54 on YouTube, 26 on Twitter. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit the comment section. Get the algorithm jumping. Make sure you hit the share button. Get the algorithm jumping. And make sure you get that subscribe button to get the algorithm jumping. Also, make sure you hit the donation. Cash App, PayPal, Zelle, Super Chat, Super Thing, whatever you want to do. Um, to where we can grow this channel. As always, man. Look, I meant to tell people this, y'all. I think this happened either last week or the week before. We hit 2,100 subscribers. We hit 2,100 subscribers, and I know it's been a slow process, but it's been a good process, y'all. Uh, man. But I appreciate everybody for joining me tonight. I am going to try to give you something to eat in a little bit. Wash my hair because it needs to be washed. And hey, just be ready for tomorrow, y'all. So as always, man, um, y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe. Uh, hug your loved ones, man, and stay dangerous out there. We are going to be back tomorrow. I think the draft starts at either 3 or 4 because they're going is 4, 5, 6, and 7 tomorrow. All right. So they're going to be going all the way through 4, 5, 6, and 7. But from here at HBCU tonight, I'm the voice of the HBCU streets. Don't matter, don't matter, no matter nothing to me. I'm singing a little tone. But anyway, man, love y'all. Be out this thing. Peace.